Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. You guys, this video, I'm going to show you two new lights that I'll be carrying on the website, you guys, from Next LED. If you've been sleeping on Next LED, you guys, you shouldn't be sleeping on them any longer. They make fantastic lights, you guys, and I'm going to show you guys these. So, let's do it. So let's start off with the Pinlight, you guys. This is an aluminum housing Pinlight, which is absolutely fantastic. Not plastic, cheap plastic stuff from Next LED, you guys. They make high quality lights. Anodized aluminum. You have a magnet on the bottom, as you can see, the little icon. You have a magnet on the back, so you can magnetize on metal here or flat against something. You also have the belt clip, pocket clip, whatever you want to call it, you guys, wherever you want to use it for, but you have a clip on the back, which is great. One side, you have a little measuring tape. This side is in inches. This side over here is in centimeters. You have your charge port on top right there. It does come with your cable. And then it has your power button right here. So your first click on the power button is going to be your spotlight. Your spotlight is 200 lumens and has a 3-hour runtime, which is a very long time because you're not going to have your spotlight on constantly when using a handheld light like this. You're going to have it on to see what you need to see, then turn it off. So 3 hours is going to last you a really long time. So after the spotlight, the next click is going to give you your high setting for the floodlight. That is a 300 lumen, 2-hour runtime. The next click is going to give you, The next click is going to give you 100 lumens, and it's going to be an 8-hour runtime, you guys, on one single charge. If you hold the button down, you're going to get a UV light after 3 seconds. I don't know if the camera is going to pick that UV light up or not, but that's a little UV light on top. One click turns it off. Charge time on this is 2 hours on charging, you guys. A light like this is great for detailers, mechanics, for anybody really. It's always great to have a light around if you need to check on your car or in your house, whatever. But like this spotlight's great for like checking brakes or something like that. The floodlight would be great for checking underneath seats, cup holders, center consoles, underneath dashboards as a mechanic. Anywhere that you need a light and you don't have a ton of space, this is going to be great. Or if you just want a good pocket light you can put in your pocket and you can grab it out, check something out, check your power box inside your house, whatever. For $30, you really can't go wrong with this light right here from Next LED. Very robust, very well made. It feels nice in your hand, does not feel cheap. And they, once again, do a great job when it comes to their lights. All right, you guys, so the next light up is going to be the color matching UV floodlight. This light here, I was so excited to get. I've never had a light like this before. I've always had the handheld. I like the fact that this one can go on a tripod. It's got a magnet on the bottom. This thing is packed full of features. I hope that I remember to mention all of them in this video, you guys. Let's start with the first thing that I think is very cool is once this thing is charged, it is also a power bank. So if your cell phone goes dead, there's a USB port up here, right there, and you can charge your cell phone. And then right here is the port to charge your, to actually charge the light. It's a USB-C. It does come with the cable. The box says it doesn't, but it does come with the cable. So that's very cool. You have a way to charge your phone if you need to on the fly. This thing has 4 different color temperatures, 6500K, 4500K, 3500K, and 2500K. It is 2000 lumens on the highest setting, 1500 lumens, all the way down to 500 lumens on the lowest setting. So it goes down to 500 lumens on every different setting. So on the back, it's going to give you your battery indicator, your power settings, 100%, 75, 50, and 25. And then here is your color temperatures over here, your 65, 45, 35, and 2500. You have 3 different buttons on the back. So the middle button right here, and it says UV right underneath of it. If you press it, it's going to turn your UV light on. This is great for air conditioned work and stuff like that. You can find stains with it also if you're looking for stains. Over here is your power button to turn the light on. You can see it's fully charged. That's 100%, 75. Every time you click it, it goes down all the way down to 25%. You have a 2 to 8 hour runtime. 2-hour runtime 100%, 8-hour runtime on low. Let me show you how bright low is. Low is still very bright. So you can basically do a full paint correction all day long, no problem at all, even on the lowest setting, which I'll show you guys on the truck here in just a second. By the way, this is the new truck for the Fab family. The Journey is gone. But that's what this truck behind you, you're going to see is, and you're going to see the paint is not in fantastic shape. I got a lot of work to do, and this light's going to show you guys what I need to do. The other button on the back is going to be your color temperature setting. So right now it's on 3,500 Kelvin, 2,500, 6,000, 4,500. Let me show you what it looks like looking at you guys. So there is your 6,500, 4,500, 3,500, and 2,500. So it's the color or the tint of the light from like a bright white or daylight setting, and it keeps getting kind of more orange and more orange and more orange. And where that comes into play is if you have a light color car like white, silver, the more orange color you get, the better it is to see the defects. On a darker color like this blue, you're going to see the defects better with a brighter, more like a daylight type of light. This is a 95 color rendering index, you guys, which is really, actually it's 95 plus color rendering index, which is really good. So just like the handheld light, this is going to help you see your defects inside without having to take the car outside to check and see if you got all your defects. The other thing is it's 180 degree swivel, which is great. If you need it for anything, you can put that like on the back of your garage door. There is a magnet right here. There's your symbol. And then you can kind of adjust this as you want. There is a spot here to put it on a tripod, which I will show you guys here in a minute. The other thing is it has a clip. Now I'm not quite sure what you would do with this clip unless you just clipped it on like a bag or something for transporting. Maybe that's what that is for that. I'm not 100% sure when it comes to the clip. Last but not least, the full charge time on this, you guys, is 4 hours. If it's completely dead, it's gonna take about 4 hours to charge. Now, I did find if I put on one of my chargers at the 2.1 amp, it charges faster. So just keep that in mind. If you decide to use that type, if you need to charge faster, you get a charger that's a little bit higher amperage, so it can charge faster. Let me show you guys what this looks like on the paint. We'll put on the tripod also, kind of show you your idea there. And what the heck, I'll go grab a charger for my iPhone. Let's plug the iPhone in and let's see if it starts charging. I have not even tried that yet myself. All right, so please don't mind my garage, you guys. The business is back here and we are out of room. We're gonna have to do something here soon. So let's go ahead and just start with it on the cart. Now this is a plastic cart, so obviously the magnet's not gonna work on it. But let's start with it on the cart. Let's say you just have it on your cart, you're over here, you're getting ready to do the paint correction. You turn your light on, let's go 100% brightness first. As you can see all the swirls in the paint. You want to dim it out. Sometimes dimming it will actually make it easier to see stuff. You want to change the color setting. This thing is filthy right now because look at the water spots change with the color. See that? Let's just move it on down. Like, oh, you can really see right there. Right there from whatever that is. Oh, wow, that is really bad. That's going to take some work, that's for sure. As you can see, you can just move it around with you. You're going to be able to see the paint. You're going to be able to tell if there's any imperfections in the paint, which is fantastic. Okay, so, you know, being a YouTuber, I happen to have tripods laying around. So this is more for camera, but you guys get the idea. So you have it on a tripod now. You have a way to put the light on a tripod and hold it for you. And we can adjust this down, right? And then we can turn this on. And then we're going to be able to see the imperfections on the top of this fender, because otherwise if your light is flat, you're not going to see these imperfections. But now I can see these imperfections really, really well. And even on these body lines like this. And I can just set this light here. I can do my work right here. And then I'll know when I wipe it off if I was able to remove all these car wash marks. That's what these are. These are car wash marks. So we're going to change the color temperature here. That one right there actually shows you a lot also. But this is the best on dark colors in my opinion. Oops. Let's just dim it down. So let's just say we're going to leave it on this. We've got 8 hours of runtime on this setting right here. And as you can see the defects perfectly, even on the absolute lowest setting. So another great reason to have it on like the tripod like this right here, you guys, is this is the C-pillar. You can see all the imperfections in that paint. Let's brighten it up. That's the lowest setting. All right, you can see the fingerprints on the door, because otherwise you're going to be using your handheld light constantly. But if you have this just set up to the side, you do your paint correction. When you wipe it off, you'll know if you got rid of all of it. And that's great to be able to have that on a tripod like that. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and let's try to charge the phone with it. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna lift it up, get that out of the way. Gonna take our USB charger. You may ask why I have all these marks on my arms in this part of the video, you guys. If you've never been on my channel before, we have a 10-month-old German Shepherd puppy, and she loves to roughhouse, and she's pretty rough, and she has tore my arms up, but I'll tell you what, she's an absolute blast. I'm gonna plug it in. Let me get my phone out. This is my work phone, but this will work. Okay, as you can see, nothing's charging it right now. We'll plug this in. Look, we are now charging. So this is going to be a battery, a power bank, you guys, that you can use for cell phone or small electronics that you need to get charged. All right, you guys, so that's going to do it for this video. Both these lights are fantastic. You can't go wrong with either, you guys. It'd be great to have a backup light, especially like the Pinlight that you can put in your truck, your car, whatever. It's great that it's rechargeable, no batteries to worry about having to replace. It's just a great all-around utility light. And then the paint color match light, you guys, is gonna be awesome for your paint corrections, even just spotlighting underneath hoods or something like that, you guys. Both lights are fantastic. You can find both lights on my website. So just this weekend, after this video is over, you guys, if you use code NEXT15, and I'll put it right down here somewhere, you can get 15% off your lights that you order from Next LED off of my website, you guys. That's a great deal. These prices are already great as it is, and we're just going to give you 15% off more so you guys can check these lights out for yourself. You will absolutely love them, you guys. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video and for checking it out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the Fab family. We'd love to have you, and we'll see you in the next video.